Have you ever wondered, will AI replace pilots? With all the headlines about self-flying planes and boats taking over the world, it's easy to think pilot jobs are in danger. But is it really that simple? I'm a pilot, but also a data analyst, so I was really interested in this topic. So today, let's untangle the real story behind pilots, AI, and the future of flight. By the end, you will see why human pilots will keep the captain's seat and what's truly on the horizon. Now, let's get some basics lines up. First, what do we mean by AI in aviation? Today's AI is more than autopilot. We are talking about systems that learn, adapt, and analyze huge amount of data, helping pilots make better decisions, react faster, and improve safety. Sounds futuristic, but a lot of this is already flying today. In fact, let's talk about where AI is already making a difference. Smart routing tools help pilot dodge turbulence automatically. Maintenance AI predict engine trouble before it happens by tracking thousands of data points in real time. Even flight paths are optimized for maximum efficiency thanks to machine learning. All this means more reliable flights. So yes, aviation industry is already embracing AI. This isn't the first time new technology changed the cockpit though. Remember flight engineers? In older jets, they monitored systems, managed the fuel. As computers took over, the role faded away. But notice, we never took pilots out of the plane. The tech made the job safer and simpler, not redundant. But here's the thing. Would you step into a plane with an AI captain? For most of us, the answer is not yet. Human trust takes time to build. Think about the first automated taxi, Waymo. We're okay when things go as planned, but flying is the unexpected that scares us most. And remember what happened with Boeing 737 MAX. The system defect problem can cause catastrophic consequences. So, what's stopping AI from taking over right now? First, let's talk certification. Existing rules are built for predictable systems, give them a scenario, get the same response every time. Traditional autopilots can be certified that way, but today's adaptive learning AIs, they constantly update themselves, making old school certification pretty much impossible. And even more critical, sensors. If you want true AI pilots, they need to visually see and sense the world accurately, across the weather, at night, during emergencies. But our current aircraft just don't have enough advanced sensors. Adding them isn't as easy as plugging in the new cameras. Every ounce and wire should be tested and certified. Regulations even prevent installing cockpit cameras right now due to privacy and technical standard. And that's not just politics, it's about safety, complexity, and cost. Airlines are extremely cautious about permanent changes. Until sensor tech leaps toward and the industry moves in sync, AI pilots aren't coming anytime soon. So, how is a human still better than machines, especially when the landing gets tricky? On a precision approach like landing in fog with ILS, automation is fantastic. The system reads exact signals from the ground so it can bring the plane in smoothly when all facilities on the ground are working perfectly. But, but in non-precision approach, when there's no ground guidance, or you are using older nav aid, or the weather changes unexpectedly, humans must step up. And here's the thing, there's not enough real-life visual data for AI to train on, and privacy rules currently prohibit putting cameras in cockpit to build that kind of data set. So AI just can't compete. And sometimes, even on precision approaches, the ground equipment fails. Suddenly, a visual approach is needed, and only human pilots with their intuition, experience, and sense of the environment can adapt on the fly. Some folks claim automation can reduce human error, given that most aviation accidents involve human factors. But Here's the flip side. We don't know how many crashes have already been avoided because a human improvised, noticed something subtle, or simply did the impossible. Back to AI certification, there's a big dilemma. How do you trust something that learns and changes? Certifying an adaptive AI like a fixed system doesn't work. There's where new data comes in. Instead of certifying the hardware, we could license AI like we do with human pilots. Imagine AI student pilots flying millions of simulated scenarios under an electronic flight simulator, logging thousands more hours than any human, proven by data and experience across rare and complex emergencies. This anthropic model, treating AI less like a tool and more like a pilot, could be our path to trusting AI in the cockpit. Now, is there any place where AI could fly solo? Cargo flight and fighter jet might get there first. The risk is lower. No passengers, fewer lives at stake, and regulators might accept self-flying AI for flight long before passengers. But for now, the cockpit on your next vacation, humans are still holding the yoke. AI might make a bigger, faster difference somewhere else. ATC. That field is understaffed, high pressure, and ripe for smart, scalable help. Modernizing ATC with AI could save lives and smooth out airspace far sooner than totally pilotless passenger planes. Before we close, here's the bottom line. AI is an incredible tool, not a replacement for the foreseeable future. Pilots will have ever smarter co-pilots, digital or otherwise, but the ultimate authority and improvisational edge will remain human. And you know what? There's a reassuring for everyone on board. So, what if you are thinking about an aviation career? Embrace the tech side. Learn about automation, data, and AI, but never forget it's people who adapt, lead, and make the final call. AI is designed to predict the result, not to be decision maker. Do you trust AI in the cockpit? And where do you see tech making the biggest difference next? Hit the subscribe and ring the bell, and stay tuned. There's much more coming on aviation, technology, and careers. Until then, always happy landing and safe flight.